Hello everyone, Norm Kittleson here. Welcome back to another edition of Osprey Watch 22. It's Sunday, July 10th. I'm here at the Osprey nesting site. You can see the nest behind me right here. The female is perched on the upright post that supports the nesting platform. And this morning I was very happy to discover that there are actually two nestlings this year. I've been by here several times over the past few weeks and I've only seen one nestling. I was here yesterday and I only saw one nestling that was moving around in the nest. But today there are two of them, which makes me very happy. Yesterday when I was here, the male brought part of a fish back and dropped it off at the nest, and the female and the nestlings were feeding off of the fish. Today, the male was flying around and bringing some nesting material back to the nest. I got some really nice photographs of the action yesterday and the action today. So I'm going to go back to the studio and see what we got. I apologize for not having put one of these up for a few weeks, but I've been very busy at some music festivals, and quite frankly, the times that I've been by here, there hasn't been a lot of action that's been worth photographing or recording, or the light quality was too poor and I didn't feel like it was worth the time or effort to present it in public. So the last couple of days I've managed to get some really great shots, and we'll see what we have, and I will talk to you then. And here you can see the male bringing a fish back to the nest for the female and the nestlings. He's already eaten his portion and he's bringing the rest back to the family. Such a good provider. He gets the What a Guy award for the day. There's the happy couple sitting on the nest. Then the male took off again, and he is going to go land on a nearby perch for a moment. Here he is perched, looking good. The nestlings got up and started moving around. Here are both of them. One of them was flapping its wings more actively than the other. That's always the case. One seems to be a little bit more anxious to fledge than the other. And as almost always happens when I'm shooting, there are other birds that come by, and this male kingfisher perched nicely for me on a utility wire. Always good to see a kingfisher. The female returned to the nest and was sitting on the post giving herself a good scratch, and then the male started bringing back more nesting material. And he flew off again and came back with yet another stick. Here he is coming into the nest with another stick and landing on the nest. And here is some video that I shot on another day after the photographs that I just presented. When I arrived at the nest that day, the two juveniles were on the nest. And you can see them here. One of them is kind of moving around, stretching a bit. The female was not visible to me. The male was perched on a tree nearby. As I was videoing the two young ones here, the female did a few circles around the nest and then landed on a nearby perch. I could hear her calling. I think she does that to help stay in communication with the nestlings and also perhaps encourage them to leave the nest, although I don't think these two are quite ready to fledge yet. The two that they had last year didn't fledge until August, although it is now late July and August is coming up, so I expect in coming weeks we will see them flapping their wings more and maybe jumping up in the air and taking some little practice flights. We'll see. Hopefully I'll be able to capture some of that on video and also get some stills of that. I got some great shots last year of them jumping around in the nest and flapping their wings. The one on the left is about ready to duck down below the lip of the nest, and then I panned over to the right to catch a shot of the female perched in the tree, which is coming up right about now. So she's very close by. The adults tend to stay very close to the nest. And when I was there today, They were both gone, and they returned, and I saw them flying around together before they both perched outside of the nest. And I only saw one of the fledglings there today. I assume the other one, or the one of the nestlings rather, there today. I assume the other one was still down below the nest lip where I couldn't see it. That concludes this edition of Osprey Watch 22. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. It really helps out. If you want to see more content like this, please subscribe and ring the bell if you want to be notified when that content is available. Until next time, stay focused.